record. Hey, it's so good to see everybody again. And I know more folks will be joining us as we go, but let's go ahead and get started by taking three long, slow, deep breaths together. Let's breathe in through the nose and think the words I am, and then breathe out through the mouth and think the word consciousness. Let's breathe in right now. I am. Breathe out consciousness. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out consciousness. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out consciousness. And as we rest here in this beautiful space of infinite divine grace, we allow ourselves to fully receive infinite divine love and healing energy in every single atom of our bodies. We allow ourselves to expand with joy and love, knowing that we are on the perfect journey for each of us. Take another deep breath in. And when you're ready, open your eyes and come back into the room. Yeah, pretty amazing what happens. So, Kathy, I know you're not feeling great. So, why don't you go ahead and go first? Let's celebrate you, and then we'll do your intention and then stay as long as you feel like you can.
Thank you. Thank
Sure.
you. Thank you. My great win was finally got the opportunity to participate in this group called Sages and Seekers. That is an intergenerational dialogue between students from middle school to college with elders over 60. And it was a wonderful, wonderful, just such a great experience. I'm committing to this program, and it was delightful, just delightful. The girls were just, I mean, nothing. They were just astounding. They might as well have been college students, and they were 12 years old. It was just a great experience. So that was my big win. I also did a lot of clearing of papers and pictures and things like that. And I was having a wonderful week till this lovely little UTI re reemerged. And the great news is that I was assigned by my insurance company to a specialist outside of network. And I'm hoping that that will, be able to solve this problem because this is the fourth time in a year I've had this happen.
So I put
And
something in the chat. Another thing that's really useful is from Hyman's. It's a drug manufacturer,
homeopathic,
all
yeah.
natural, and they had something called irritable bladder, which sounds awful. It's like, yeah, I want one of those. Not really, but every time you get a UTI or you feel one coming on, you put three or four of these under your tongue. They're little tiny sugar pills, and within 24 hours, it's gone. It's done. You feel perfect. It is super fast, zero invasiveness, really good. So check it out online, Hyman's irritable bladder.
I will. I'm actually doing a homeopathic protocol, which worked better than antibiotics the
Good.
last round. But this is,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's It is what it is.
Islands is a homeopathic company.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's great.
Thank you,
Yeah, of
Elaine.
course.
So
Do you want to
that
go
would
ahead
be,
and do your intention?
well, if you could phrase it, that would be the intention. I have so much discomfort, and I'm
Okay,
waiting for the culture to come back. And
okay.
that's it.
All right. So, everybody, we're going to hold an intention for Kathy right now. She's got a persistent UTI that has come back 4 times in the last year. And so she's not a happy camper at the moment. She'll stick with us as long as she can, but she'll probably have to leave shortly. So, in love and light, we hold the intention that Kathy is immediately, completely, and permanently healed of her UTI, all other injuries and illnesses. We receive this healing energy so she feels relaxed and comfortable, happy, and at peace. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. So, Kathy, something did come through for you. I saw that you are uncomfortable and you keep focusing on your discomfort. And the more you focus on your discomfort, the more you notice how uncomfortable you are. And it's a catch-22 kind of thing because in that moment of discomfort, that's the opportunity to stand up, take some deep breaths, do some stretching, focus on a different area of your body, send infinite love and blessings to your entire body, including the parts that are not terribly comfortable. And that will help you heal much faster.
Thank you. Thank you. You're right. It's so distracting. It's so
Yeah.
distracting.
And I got something
Ruthie,
too.
Ruthie, go ahead.
I got a message that because all the cells will obey you, but the cells just said, but she won't let us because it's been scientifically proven as far as the quantum field goes that um, your thoughts impact your cells, and your cells won't do anything that your thoughts don't tell them. So all you have to do is tell your cells that you know what to do. I know you'll do it perfectly and get healed, and they'll all work. So
Thank you. Oh gosh, thank you.
And Lisbeth,
yes.
Lisbeth, you've got something to share too.
Yeah, I just put something in the chat. I don't know if you've ever heard of or tried yuba Yursi. Um, it's an herb. I took it many years ago. I just got the tea. You can get it from a health food store, probably Whole Foods. And I found it to be much more potent than just cranberry juice, which is what most people talk about for UTIs.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try these all. I just add them in.
Yeah, just you don't have high blood pressure, do you?
No, no.
Okay. I think that might be a contraindication.
Thank you all. I really appreciate it. And I'm being healed. My
You
cells
are.
know what to do. Amen.
You are. And Kathy, You feel the intense love here for you. Yes.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So important
So
to
great.
notice it and anchor it in and feel it and allow it to permeate every single part of your body. Savor this sensation of being held in infinite divine love. And we're just reflecting back that this is who you are and this is how we experience you. So enjoy who you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Before you go, Kathy, look in the chat from Louis, his book, The Heal Your
Oh,
Body. I just
oh,
put
I
it in.
have it.
Oh,
I
okay. That's the affirmation for urinary tract infections.
I better read it. I haven't read it lately.
I
It's in
release
the
the
chat.
pattern in my consciousness that created this condition. I am willing to change. I love and approve of myself. Thank you so much for sharing that, Angela. We can all benefit from that, urinary tract infection or not. That's
Thank you.
awesome. Please do stay as long as you can, Kathy. We love your energy, and we also want you to respect and honor your body. So whenever you're ready for rest, please
Well, I will stay
do
and
so.
participate and not attend to these other issues, except for healing. I'll be right
Awesome.
back.
Okay, Kelly, we want to celebrate you, and you're wearing the perfect color, may I add? Not that I'm biased or anything.
I wanted to be like you when I grew up. So I first want to apologize. I didn't realize I wasn't muted when we were doing the breathing exercise at the beginning, and Yogi is all wound up about something. I'm here at my son's because I'm going to an event and they're closer, and then I'm coming back here. We're going out to dinner, he and Tali and I, after. And so I did that, and there's no one here. I mean, my son is upstairs in the office with the door closed. He's clearly on a call also, and the dog's not here. So Yogi like doesn't know what to do with himself. It's hysterical. So I apologize in advance if he gets too rowdy. So my celebrations, one of my celebrations is I've done Elaine's meditation a few times and I highly recommend it. This morning I was up at 4:15. I was like, what are you doing up at 4:15? I was like, okay, then just get up and do Elaine's thing. Well, it took me till 6 o'clock to get up and do it. And then I was so tired that I went back to bed afterwards. It's super relaxing for me. One time when I did it, I was really energized after. So I thought, oh, maybe as the more you do it, but today it was, yeah. But anyway, it's a fabulous meditation. I highly recommend it to all of you. I had some great social events this week, which were really fun and nice and affirming. I actually did some major trimming in my yard that I've been wanting to get done. And so that feels really good. I see it from my desk in my office. So now when I look out, it's like, oh, that's all done. So I'm still going on my just do it track, even though there's still like my taxes are not done yet. So I have my some things I do right away and some I don't. It's oh, and I had a client who decided last year she was going to list her house in about now, and she decided she wouldn't do that. Yesterday she called and she's decided she's going to do that. She has some far-fetched ideas about how it's going to work out. So we had an hour and a half conversation, and I was kind and practical, and we have such great connection. Like I knew to call her all week, and then she called me. And our moms have the same birthday and all, but so it's a $3.5 million property in Sonoma County, Elaine, if you want it, with a granny. But anyway, it's not a fixer though; it's all done already. So anyway, that was exciting. And so things just feel like they're moving along. So that's what I'm celebrating.
Wow, how can it get even better than this? That
Yeah.
is wonderful. And congratulations on recognizing the connection,
Yeah.
tuning in to the connection, and honoring the connection.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a great role model. Thank you for bringing that in because that's something that I need to remember to do. I'm going to be like you when I grow up.
Yeah, it was very interesting. It's like I should just call her and check in, just say hi. I know she's not selling now. I should just say hi. She's been on my mind. And I didn't do it. And then she called me.
And it's really funny because when you said it's a $3.5 million property, I thought, well, when I win the lottery, since we're winning the lottery,
That's right.
sure, cool.
So thank you all for being here. That's my celebration too, that I get to be with you for part of the time.
And I know you also have to leave because you've got an event to go to. Do you want to do your intention now, Kelly? So you don't miss out? You just muted again.
I'm always torn about that because I want to hear as many of your wins as I can. And
Oh,
I know
it's
I can
only
pay
a
attention. A
minute
minute?
and 18
Okay.
seconds. Come
All right.
on.
Well, let's have it be, because this will be for everyone. Let's have it be that in love and light, we manifest surrounding ourselves with people we love and whom love us, that we prioritize our time well so that we take excellent care of ourselves and excellent care of our responsibilities, so that we have more and more prosperity to shower all over the world, so that we are beacons of light and citadels of peace, and we are able to uplift humanity by our presence and our prosperity. It is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Kelly, I loved that intention because you really owned your power. You were
Thanks.
very clear. This is who we are. This is what we notice. This is what we create. This is how it manifests in the world because we are willing to show up. Thank you. That was so good. So
Thank
often
you.
we are mistaken and we kind of do this tentative, well, I'd hope to, I'd really like to, you know, uh-uh, own it. Own
I
it.
followed your directions and I let spirit work through me, and spirit did that intention for us.
Oh, that was freaking awesome.
But I
Thank
do have
you.
a quick little story to tell you.
Yeah.
Right after 9/11, I was the prayer practitioner on duty that Sunday, and I had to bring a reading. And so I was reading this book, Richer Living by Raymond Charles Barker, and it's a daily reading, you know. So I opened it to 9/11. I was like, oh no, that's awful. You know, I flipped a couple places and went, oh no, that's not. And I was like, okay, on my birthday, I'm going to pick my birthday. And it starts out with that beacon of light and citadel of peace. And I have
Oh,
used that ever since. Yeah, yeah.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to have to listen to this again just
Mm.
so I can capture that and write it down
You're so
because
sweet.
it
Thank
is
you.
that powerful.
It felt great.
The energy
Thank
is
you
that
guys.
powerful.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Mm.
Amazing. And it just gets better because look, every single person who attends this is a spiritual master, every single one. And by witnessing their brilliance, we are enriched and we see who we are. It's just fabulous how that works out. All right. But the good stuff keeps coming. We got Julie. We get to celebrate Julie.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't think I'd be up this early, but I have ah, put my notebook down here because I've got some the same things going on as Kathy. So I'm
Ah,
grateful for the information and I'm grateful for this group and just so happy to be here. And I love your meditation. Here's my sacred water. What I do is I just keep filling it after I drink and I leave a little bit because it's already blessed. So it'll just take on the rest of the water, right? It's
yep.
like um, so, oh, I don't know. It's all good. I'm so grateful to be connected to this group and to be a part of it because sometimes when I step outside of that and let other people talk to me in ways that are not, what should I say, uplifting, I think, okay, how do I gracefully? And the thing is, I don't have to say anything. I just have to love them. And yeah, I just have to love them. That's everyone.
Yeah.
So oh gosh, there are lots more, but somehow when, the discomfort comes up in the day, that's where my focus goes. And so I loved what you said, Elaine, about, taking the focus off the discomfort. And love is all there is, right? So I just have to keep switching it up. So, yeah. Uh, Lots of celebrations, but I'm dealing with that too. And the antibiotics are just, yes, I take probiotics, but I don't think that that's the solution for me. And the sciatica last night too, when Deborah did the intention for me, everything's like kicking it up a notch. So I don't know what I'm doing, but you know, asking the angels to help me.
There you go. How can it get
Yeah.
even better than this?
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
And I did put in the chat that a friend of mine, Julie Ryan, is doing a healing thing tomorrow night, a
Oh,
healing session tomorrow night. It's totally free. It lasts an hour. And so check it out, see if it appeals to you. If it doesn't, no problem. I just want to make sure that I tell everybody in case it's something that appeals to you. And speaking of water, I got this hydrogen water bottle on Amazon, 25 bucks. So you push the button, it's actually rechargeable. It's got this little diode in the bottom. I don't think you can see it. It actually causes this fizzing because it takes the water molecules and breaks them apart to put more hydrogen in the water. And then it also changes pretty colors. So I get this little, decorative something, and after 3 minutes, it beeps. Now, do I know if it's really truly putting a lot of hydrogen in my water? I have no clue. It was
yeah.
25 bucks. If it makes me drink more water, it's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Elaine, you do have to watch out with some of those, because I researched them a while ago and I actually got one about a year ago. And I stopped using it, because there are some that not only don't do the process, but actually, create something toxic.
Oh, that
Um,
wouldn't be good.
so yeah, so you might want to research which ones, because there are a
Yeah.
lot out there. And if I still have it, I can try and send you the information from one that I heard about on the telesummit, which wasn't the one that I bought. I bought one on Amazon.
What does the
Cool.
hydrogen do to you that's good?
It's supposed to have all kinds of health benefits. I did a Google search on hydrogen water, and it's pretty amazing. Yeah. So anyway, don't want to derail the conversation because we have lots more celebrations. In fact, it's Ruthie's turn.
Some of the water stores sell hydrogen water also, and
Uh-huh.
alkaline water, and
Yeah.
There's also a tablet that you can drop into water to hydrogenize it that
Uh-huh.
my son had me taking during COVID.
Hmm, interesting.
Cool.
Well, learn something new every day. I just love this group. I've been I'm still in the middle of doing Elaine's wonderful healing meditation, and it's so wonderful. And when I'm all done, I'll tell you guys what I've experienced. But the good things for me this week, I've been really going into depth in my working on my book. So I've been discovering like more things about myself through really spilling my guts, that it's been very healing doing this kind of journaling. And whether it ends up in the book or just ends up that I processed stuff, I can it's helped me a lot. And that in itself is something I can share, that the processing of the pain is what does the work. And I also saw a wonderful video which was really informative, that was all about the quantum field and how basically the stuff I was saying to Kathy about how our cells and each atom obeys thought. It's all connected to the DNA that responds to our thoughts. So anyway, it was a wonderful video, and it's quite long, but I'll share it in the chat because it was just so wonderful. And also, the good thing that's happening is that I'm learning how to shield, not shield myself, but how to protect myself from, well, it's a constant thing. You to protect yourself from other vibes that are around, right? And that's one of the good things I learned, that helped me so much about Elaine's video, her meditation, because it really does give you that shield and the bubble around you. And oh, there's been a solar flare this week that is so huge, and it's been a few days ago it started, and then it's going another few days from now. But everybody, they said a lot of people would be exhausted, disoriented, feeling stressed or anxious, and discombobulated in a lot of different ways. So if you're feeling extra tired or something, don't be surprised. And maybe that UTI or something, you know.
Interesting. Really interesting. How can it get even better than this? Ruthie, I am so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. And also, the thing that immediately came up for me when you said I'm protecting myself from the vibes, it's really a matter of focus, right? I choose to put my attention on the vibes that support me and on how I choose to show up. I put my vibe in higher consciousness, and the rest of it falls away. I don't have to protect myself or focus on shooing it away. I just focus where I want it. Kelly, you had something you wanted to share?
Well, I just want to remind us all to say things in the positive, like that I'm always safe rather than I need to be
Mhm.
protected, you know, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. And when the fires happened here, you know, I lived through the Tubbs fire in Santa Rosa also, and both times I nothing, didn't lose power or nothing. And a friend said to me, an old friend, he said, well, you've always lived in a bubble of grace.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, I guess I have. I like that. And so I've been saying that affirmation. So I offer that to you guys.
I always live in a bubble of grace. I will take that on. Let's put that in the chat. Dorji, what did you want to share?
I follow Cryon, and what he says is, yeah, now you can say, yeah, I am the light, I am the clearing,
I am the
and
light, I am the clearing.
clearing,
Okay.
yeah. And we clear the bad energy with our good energy. That's what he says. Before you know, you have to go through all these things and clear. We are warriors of light. We clear things automatically.
Yeah,
So you
And
absolutely.
we are
said,
teachers. That's who we are.
I was writing it for you, and it was, I
I
am the
typed it
light.
in real fast.
Oh, I was trying to type it in real fast and I forgot. I am the clearing. Thank you.
Ah, yes, beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I get so much out of these sessions. It's just amazing. Lisbeth, we'd love to celebrate you. What's going on? It's great to have you here. Want me to get you to unmute? Ask to unmute. Whoops, I'm sorry. I hit it right when you hit it. Oh, you can't take me anywhere. Okay, now you're doing it yourself. There we go. All
Okay.
right.
I was trying to close the chat and I closed the Zoom window. Um, um, anyway, I just wrote up a short little thing of wins because I didn't think I'd be able to be here for very long, but it turns out my next thing isn't till the top of the next hour. So yay. Um, I am celebrating that at this moment, my legs feel good. Both of them, feet, ankles, knees, thighs. I know it hasn't lasted in the past, but I'll take it for whatever moments it comes. Um, I had an interesting session with a healer. It was really, I was doing it for Tom. He gave me the okay, energy healer, but or oh, I don't know what you call her. She's not I don't think she calls herself a medical intuitive, but anyway, um, but we were chatting at first in the beginning, and she said she knew me from another incarnation, which was pretty weird. Because well, she started telling me some things about my background, and I got really emotional. And she said that's because we came from the same area or whatever. Like I really I could feel the love. It was really wild. But anyway, um, but she is maybe like your friend Elaine. She can actually see into people and often see what's wrong with them. And it's not just energetic. I think it's physical as well. Um, and she can even see like what it is, like if it's EFTs or toxin, not EFTs, tapping, um, the electromagnetic things, Um, so I just thought that was interesting. She's been able to do it since she was 1.5. She tells a
Wow.
story that, yeah, I'll
Wow.
just tell you this real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
She was really looking forward to getting a baby sister, and her parents brought her baby sister home from the hospital, and she said, "Take her back, she's broken." And they were like, "What?" And a week later, the kid was rushed to have emergency surgery for something abdominal, something intestinal, and now she's fine. But it's like she knew. So
Wow.
yeah, talk about
Do you have her contact info? I'd love to hear about her and get in touch with her. That would
yeah,
be fascinating. If you could put that in the chat, that would be really cool.
I'll try
Thank
to
you so
find it.
much, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you could stay today. That's wonderful. Because now
Yeah,
we get to celebrate Angela. Amazing Angela.
that would be
There you
me.
are. Yes, it would be you the whole time.
And I'm going to do a Dorchi today. I'm going to tell you exactly all the wins that I've had, like all the things that I've been doing consistently. So, okay, so I have been doing this Dr. Alex's healing codes for over a month straight, 3 times a day for myself. I started doing it for a friend's daughter who was hospitalized for depression. And she was actually able to come home after 3 days for a visit of doing the codes for her. And she's in again, but she's coming home this week. So, and I have 3 more days to finish when I dose to see how long to do the sessions for her. And I started doing them again for my nephew who's with the foot problem. Because now they have decided to amputate the toe, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, and I made up a whole bunch of affirmations for Carol because I've been meeting Carol also 3 times a week for months and months now. We do word games for about 45 minutes 3 times a week, and I wanted to introduce her to the Alex thing, but I talked about it and she just clouded right over and got that angry face. And I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna send her the affirmations. And so when we met up next time, she asked me about how to do it. And as soon as I started talking, the same thing cloud over. But at the end of the session, she asked me again. And so hopefully it's going to sink in at some point and she'll be ready to accept it. And she has all the time in the world, so she can do it for herself. And she has the affirmations that I prepared for her. I joined up for Peter Sage's millionaire coaching, but it starts at 2 in the morning, and I decided that I wasn't going to do that. I did it last week for the pre-thing, and that threw me off for a couple of days. So I thought I'm gonna watch the replay. It'll be fine. What else do I have here? Spring has sprung. There's lots going on. I feel excited about all the different opportunities coming up in the travel platform and other stuff. I
That's great.
made spring tempura and spring miso soup with the new mountain vegetables that are coming up that are really bitter and good for your digestion. Yes. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I love it. And yeah, if you haven't had a chance to chat with Angela about this travel program, I got to hang out with her and she showed me what it's all about. It's pretty darn cool.
Oh, and
Um,
I did Elaine's meditation for the full week, and it was wonderful. And thank you for joining me for the travel one.
of course, of course. Oh, right. Oh man. And we got so many more people in just because the energy was so good with Angela, she brought in Arlene and Michelle. Yes. Hey. So I don't know if you're raising your hand, Kelly. I assume you're not. It's Jim's turn. It's either Archana or Jim. When it came in, it was Jim, and now it looks like it's Archana. So if you're
Hi
there,
everyone.
there we go.
We're both here actually,
Oh,
so I
great.
guess yeah, hi. Good to see you all. Yeah, so this past week or two for that matter, we've been getting ready and we had a beautiful, my goodness, it's been such an amazing couple weeks. We had some beautiful celebrations with music and the Indian Festival of Holi, which is the Indian Spring Festival of Colors, with some musician friends of ours. And then the same group was connected to some people from the Waldorf School. So we went to a beautiful bonfire for the spring equinox with some friends that we had not seen in a long time because the daughter was at the music event with our friends, and her name is Ultraviolet. So I'm like, that must be Hazel's daughter, and it was. She used to like have full moon circles, full moon drumming circles over at Northwestern at the Lakeville, and we'd always go. And then we also went to this wonderful event we were looking forward to called Chicago. And Chicago, oh my gosh, that was like just transcendent. We were there for like 9 hours. We helped set up, and it was just full of affirmative prayer and many different healing arts and visual arts and ecstatic dance and five rhythms type stuff. It was unbelievable. It was like entering a village of bliss, basically. And we presented on Ayurveda and tantric chakra balancing movement, which was a huge hit and just reminded us how much we love that work. And now we're like talking about doing workshops and maybe planning a retreat for people in Costa Rica or something like that, because we always have so many people who love this. And so we've just been having an amazing couple of weeks of just coming into the springtime and having it be more daylight now. Yay, which is great. And organizing and cleaning the house a little bit at a time, which is just a little teeny tiny bit. And actually, I still have to do Elaine's meditation. So I do want to start that. I just saw that there was something. I didn't know how to get in, but I'll figure it out. And Jim is here too. So Jim,
Oh,
celebrate.
good. Yeah,
Thank you
Jim, we
so
want to
much.
celebrate you. Congratulations. How can it get even better than this? I love your energy
It
and
really
all of
can't
this
get any better.
enthusiasm, this excitement.
Right.
I just anchor that in. This is the new
Yeah.
normal. And this is
This
what you're
is.
flowing into the rest of the
Yay.
year.
And this is, thank you. Yay.
Jim, there we
Hi,
go.
everybody. I am here. So
Yay.
I have to ditto everything that Archana said, but I just wanted to say one of the things we did, which was really fun and cool during our workshop, was that Archana did a guided the well, first I guided some people in like a warm up movement thing where shaking and then free like improv dancing. And then I did energy healing that balanced all the chakras while everybody, and Archana led them through a verbal guided imagery. And the people that were there were, I mean, they were so right with it. I mean, it was just like, I love doing a workshop where I'm preaching to the choir, you know, because it was so easy, it was effortless, and it was fun, and they were all happy to be there. It's like, what you want, what we wanted in an event. And yeah, I'm just I'm thinking more of the same and up and onward, with all of that. So
That
just
is
very
great.
grateful.
How can it get
Yes.
even better than this? And you
Yeah,
pointed out something so important. You are chatting with people who are ready and willing to receive.
right.
They are open. They are welcoming. And it's a great reminder to all of us. We have that opportunity to show up and be open and
Yeah.
welcoming and ready to receive too.
Yeah, and I know that there were shamanic people there and all kinds of, but everyone was there. I mean, yeah, it was just an easy, you know. No, what is this?
That is awesome. Bye, Kelly. We love you. Take care.
Oh, Kelly,
Uh,
before you go,
She's gone
Yeah.
already. She had to leave. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
oh,
Arlene.
okay, well,
okay.
her thing
Hey,
came back to me. I wanted to
Oops.
see what I did wrong.
Oops.
So, okay.
Oh, well. All right. Well, we've got lots more wonderful people to celebrate, including Dorji. Dorji, what can we help you celebrate?
I was at a Q&A meeting with John Asra on Friday, and I had bought the app a long time ago, and I never used it. I probably did use it a couple of times, but then I forgot about it. And I started using it this weekend and felt really good. And I think, yeah, it's changing my attitude into a winning attitude. And that's important because I forgot how to win. I am grateful to be here, and I'm learning that we are all teachers. We all learn from each other, and that's the big thing, like every one of us is teaching. Like we're in all these other groups, and we come back here and we raising the vibrations. We are feeling better, and I'm grateful to just be here with a whole bunch of teachers here. I try to do everything still to the best of my abilities, and I watch my words. Still on track with my promises, my New Year's resolutions, taking my hot and cold shower, work out every day, sing every day, play guitar every day, even though I'm having a hard time holding the chords. But that's okay. I'm getting stronger. Physically, I feel better than I have maybe in 20 years, pain free. Uh, and, you know, I always did massages, but cupping really took it to another level. And on Thursday, we had a hiccup at Mastermind, and I wrote down in the Facebook page, how did any better than that? And then I called in, and guess what? There were 6 ladies there, and we had a fantastic mastermind, just like here, just just wins and intentions, yes, and it was
Oh,
good.
that's fabulous, Dorji. Congratulations. And kudos to you for being so consistent. That's really one of the most important keys is that consistency, that willingness to continually, we always get shoved back and forth out of alignment. That's just kind of par for the course. But you are so good at realigning yourself and using all those practices to really stay centered and grounded and cleared and balanced. Kudos. Thank you. I'll have what he's having. You huge inspiration. You really are. Man, and more inspiration. We get to chat with Arlene. What's going on, Arlene?
Well, a lot. But I want to say, if anybody, Julie, did you get your envelope? Nope. Okay. And Dorothy, did you get yours? No. And
I
Angela,
haven't checked.
okay. Kathy got hers. Lisbeth, did you get yours? Yes. Okay, good. And Ruthie not only got hers, but she sent me a card too. Um, and Archana, did you
I
get
did.
yours?
I just got it. I did, Arlene. Thank you so much.
Who is this?
That's
Archana.
Archana
Archana.
Archana.
Okay, good, good. So I've got a deal. Julie and Angela and Dorji
and Kelly.
and Kelly. Yeah, yeah. Kelly's the only one that came back to me.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyway, I just need to know where I put the wrong address on or something. Anyway, okay. So this week was crazy. Had some good things happening, but at work there were a couple things that came up that were really troublesome. You know, one where I found myself kind of feel like I was being blamed for something that hadn't worked out, and
and I was really upset. I was upset with myself. I was upset with the situation. And then another one where there were certain directions given to people, and all these emails went back and forth. And then when I finally was sent a copy of them, I found out I was not on the email string. So there's no reason I didn't know it, you know. But we had an incredible job fair for a group here, Albertson's, it's Market Street. I think I can't remember what I don't know what it is nationally. It's something else. But anyway, they had 471 job seekers come in over a 3-day period and hired like 300 people. But it's a brand new store and it's a huge thing. So that was great. And but anyway, but the good news is that this one situation that I was really struggling about and feeling like I might have been blamed, I was I was lying in bed last night and I said, "Oh, I know how I can handle this." And I went to work this morning and I sent out an email and did what needed to be done, got it taken care of, and then called the person who had talked to me, who had kind of, who, someone way above my level. And she said, "Hey, that was a great job." So I was very pleased. And then I also have started doing another project. I just said, well, I'm not going to keep dwelling in what's gone wrong. I'm just going to start out and just say, to heck with it. I'm just going to go do my job. And that's what I did. So that made me feel really good today. And I have 2 more days before I go to Mexico. And so I have a couple things. I have someone I'm interacting with. We can get some things done this tomorrow. And our social media person, get things underway so that when I leave, these things will all be in place. And I'm just
Perfect.
Yep.
How can it
So
get even better than this? And you
I
handled
know.
that so well with grace
Thank
and
you.
ease. I'm really proud of you. And you will notice that over time, when something happens, a trigger of any kind that pushes your buttons, could be work related, could be something else, you get to a shorter and shorter and shorter duration of that being pissed off and feeling
Mm-hmm.
judged and, put under
Mm-hmm.
the microscope and all that stuff. That stuff becomes more and more of a blip. And it's like, oh, time to realign. That's all that is a reminder to realign. And then the message will come through. Once I'm in alignment, I'll see how to handle this situation. But I go out of alignment and go, ah, Angela, yes,
Yeah, the line on water, right? And
exactly.
Elaine, sorry, Elaine, Arlene,
Arlene,
Arlene. Arlene, I just messaged my dad now and asked him if he'd been to the post office again because last week it wasn't there. And he said he went today and it wasn't there yet. But there's maybe some stuff with international mail going on. So let's give it another week or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It
Thank you very much.
went to
Sorry.
Hawksville, Ontario, right?
That's right. Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Yep.
1170
Yep.
Getty's Street.
1170 Getty Street. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
perfect.
We'll wait.
Awesome. Well, the celebrations aren't done yet. We're going to hear from Michelle. I'm so glad you could make it, Michelle. It's wonderful to see you.
Thank you, everybody. My first thing to celebrate is that I'm here and I'm so happy to see you all. I was in, everything was getting in the way. I said, okay, gotta go. I don't care how late it is. I'm showing up today. That's my first celebration. So I've been working with my new therapist and she wants me to be more social in person than just online. So I made plans every day this week. And yesterday I went back to my nursing home and I spent 8 hours saying hi to people and socializing and having a good time and feeling like I don't really need to feel like I have to do this. I'd rather see people separately, but okay, this was good. And then that was yesterday. What did I do Monday? I had doctors Monday. Um, and today I was supposed to go see my niece and her babies, but that didn't work out, which really upset me a lot. I'm really off today, just really off today. Even before that, something's going on because I've been getting annoyed and angry and want to hurt people. And that's not who I want to be. So that's why I'm here. I'm like, I got to go on. I know I need to be in my group that gives me the good stuff because life is freaking hard. Oh, maybe Yeah, thank you, Ruthie. That's true. I forgot about those. But so I have plans tomorrow to go out to dinner with a girlfriend, and Friday I, I set up rides to go to the gym. Yay me. And that by then I should be dead, literally. And also one more thing, like my room is my and I worked on my room today and it's starting to get better. And that's a big deal because it's so cluttered. And there's just not enough room for everything that's in here. So one thing at a time, and it's starting to feel, and I feel better because of that. I do. I actually feel better, and I think that's probably time. So thank you.
That is time. You were right on the money. Congratulations. How can it get even better than this? I commend you for knowing where you are right now and owning your power because you have a choice. You can choose to just be angry and frustrated and feel victimized, or you can honor your power and come to this meeting because you know that that's when you recognize who you truly are and you come back into yourself. We help you get back into alignment. So thank you so much for modeling
So
just how powerful this is.
I just want to thank you for everything you do, for bringing us all together. And this meeting, this group has done more for me than I can ever express. And I think you know that because you all know me. Yeah.
I think for all of us,
Yeah.
it has done more for me than I can ever express. I mean,
But that,
every time people are like, "Oh, thank you so much for doing," I'm like, "Excuse me, it's totally selfish on my part to bring you all together because I get so much out of it."
me
But
too.
yeah, good. I'm so glad everybody else does too. So I've got lots to celebrate, and I'm not going to start in any particular place. I do have a question though. Julie, you mentioned that Deborah Poneman did an intention for you last night. What group was that?
Two
Because,
point.
That was the Awake
oh,
2.0.
2.0. Okay, I'm in the 1.0, so that's why I didn't get that message. Got it. I was concerned it was, well, it's not called Success Circle anymore, but there's the
Oh.
new
Yeah,
version.
I think that starts next month.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
missing any meetings. Good. That's what
Remember,
I wanted to know. Yep. So I'm going to celebrate that I met up with Angela and heard about the travel club, which I'm really interested in. That's very exciting. I um I am in such a creative space right now. And every single day I feel this rush of excitement and delight and wonder about my life and what's happening and what's next. And every once in a while, my human self will want to like go, yeah, but shouldn't you be nervous about? And I'm like, no, I don't need to be nervous about anything. I'm having fun. I'm showing up. We're having a great time. And so I've totally left behind a lot of those old habits, those mental thoughts and traps and limiting beliefs. And now I'm just living in this space of grace. And I'm so grateful for it. I've been working on my webinar and I've identified the 5 spiritual powers that we have. And then I realized at in the morning, I woke up at 2:34, went to the restroom, and I was so awake, I couldn't go back to sleep. And finally, I got out of bed and I started writing. And I wrote until 5 in the morning. There was so much coming through. And it's interesting because I'll ask a question or I'll get a message and I'll write it down. And then I just sit and wait for more. And finally, I'll get to a point where I'll say, okay, is there anything else or can I go back to bed now? And then I get to go back to bed. And then I've been collaborating with ChatGPT and I've gotten so much great information. It's just astounding. So yeah, I don't want to go into all the details because it would take another like 5 minutes to cover everything. And I just know that I'm really happy. I'm in the zone. Everything's coming together with grace and ease and delight and wonder. And how can it get even better than this? I can't wait to find out. But it was really interesting for those of you who were not here when Kelly did her celebration. She had this intuitive knowing that a friend of hers who was going to put her house on the market was finally ready. And sure enough, they connected, and the friend is ready to put her house on the market. And she just mentioned casually, she's like, Elaine, it's in Sonoma, it's 3.5 million. And my immediate response was not, well, I can't afford that. My immediate response was, well, we're winning the lottery. We're winning the lottery. How can it get even better than this?
I gave
Oh,
Dorothy some new numbers.
oh, cool.
Cool.
Cool, cool. All right. Well, it's time to do intentions. And so, Julie, you are up. What would you like some good energy around?
Oh, wow. Well, this Friday, I'm going to begin another level of this intensive cleaning up your diet. And so I need a little energy for that because I'm really feeling a resistance. You know, it's a human thing. And the other thing is that I'm doing like cluttering, decluttering 10 minutes at a time because I'm not able to stand up more than 10 minutes comfortably right now. So I don't know. I'm ready to accept the healing and wanting to move with ease and grace, whatever you said before. Could you put that into words for me,
Sure,
Divine?
sure.
Thank you.
And I also got a message, Julie, that when you bless your food before you eat it and you give gratitude that it's very filling as well as very nourishing and healing, that then you don't feel any sense of being deprived by not getting to eat what you want, that it just feels so good that there's a
A sacredness, yes.
sacredness with the food. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
In love and light, we hold the intention that Julie relishes and reveres everything she puts in her body, knowing that it offers deep healing, replenishment, nourishment, and vitality to her life. So she feels comfortable, at peace, at ease, moves with grace and complete freedom. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. That was
It's
really
beautiful.
good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that in because I think it was something we all needed. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Ruthie, how about you? What would you like some energy around?
Well, gosh, I've been feeling so blessed with all the wonderful intentions that you guys uh, have been doing, and I just feel like I I want to concentrate. I want to get focused more on finishing finishing what I started and not getting distracted, because I've been so excited lately with all this wonderful exuberance with so much to learn and stuff that I don't want to get off track. So um, basically, in love and light, I and I focus to make the intention that I will focus on what's really important and use my energies wisely for not just my own benefit, but to stay in my center, and that will keep me on track with the divine. So keep me on track with the divine, Lord. And that's my intention in love and light. And thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you so much.
Ruthie, I got a really powerful message for you.
Thank
I
you.
immediately heard, beloved, you are never off track with the divine. We feed you nourishing ideas and insights that uplift, excite, and delight you. And we in turn are delighted by how you apply them in what you create and share.
Well, thank you. That's wonderful. Well, do have to admit that I got distracted today by creating an outdoor cat house for a feral cat that we've been seeing around here. I made it all like insulated with, plastic because it's going to rain. And so, and two of the other ladies out around of my neighbors are also wondering about that cat. So we all got, but that's a good distraction,
It
right?
is a good distraction. Lisbeth, it looks like your hand is raised. Did you want to share something?
I just wanted to say, in addition to the archangels that you can call upon, Mother Mary is really known for keeping you on your path.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I take it. I'll take it.
Lisbeth, don't mute. It's your turn. What would you like some energy around?
Thank you. I was just trying to lower my hand. I just wanted to share two more wins first. I
Yeah,
wanted,
please.
Julie reminded me doing a little decluttering, and also that I've been doing celery juice, which I've recommended to other people for years and years and years, and I've just started doing more consistently, and as well as the heavy metal detox smoothie, and they are game changers. Game changers, not only for my skin, I think, but for mental clarity and everything. And I enjoy them. I actually enjoy them in the morning. So, let me see. I did write down something for an intention. So let me just pull it up. Okay. And I will, because it might not be part of this intention, I will just mention I would love for Tom's hearing to be immensely and safely improved as soon as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the immense financial abundance for Tom and I that is safe and secure, that we can receive without needing to travel at all, that has no strings attached and is with harm to none, and that arrives to us as soon as possible. And for health for all of us and our loved ones, and good well-being and good vitality. Thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Mm, beautiful. Lots of energy around that, Lisbeth. Think you're bringing that lottery home. Angela, how about you? What would you like some good energy around?
So in Japan, after the age of, I'm not sure what it is, it's probably from 50 and then again from 60, every year they send out an invitation to come to like a kind of a half a day health checkup, and it does all kinds of things like blood and urine and heart monitoring and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so yesterday I had my appointment and I was made aware of some rather serious opportunities. And so my intention is to so I was just thinking with Julie, what if you stopped? What if you were willing to be willing? Or what if you I don't know, maybe you're not ready. If you're resisting, maybe you're not ready. But anyway, this is for both of us. We're all of us. In Love and Light, I hold the intention to consistently dedicate my, oh gee, I don't know how to word it. Okay, to joyfully choose the foods that are going to nourish my body and affect these health opportunities for the positive. And so it is. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you.
You know, Angela, it's interesting. I got a message to loop in all of our alumni family, Mena, Catherine, the two Davids who aren't here right now, Jessica, Jennifer, people that we haven't seen in quite some time. That was a really, really powerful message. And you know, the interesting thing is you don't have to word it just right. You really don't. It's about the energy that you're sending out, and the request is clear. We use words to try to shape our energy, and our energy is very obvious to the divine. So don't beat yourself up if the words aren't quite where you want them to be. They
Okay.
know your energy, so you're totally good. Awesome. Archana, would you like some good energy?
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, the energy is so great to be with all of you today. Yeah, I was so conflicted. So many great things happening this evening. The storytelling is happening. You guys are happening. Jim's energy work is about to happen. There was another oneness blessing that was happening. So I'm here and I love being here. So it's all good. I'm happy I chose this. So yeah, for me, you know, hearing all of you talk about it and knowing that this is happening for me as well, I really just want to see, gee, there's always my son. Yep, that one too. But I think we could put in the same bucket, like the same intention. But I would love to have all of us have just complete um, prosperity and abundance and financial bliss, basically, freedom from any denying any constraints there. And just seeing us go to the next level of expressing creativity in the world in a bigger way. Like you guys are doing, writing a book, going online, being on YouTube, all the fun things that you're talking about. And I know all that is coming towards Anand and Jim and myself. Jim is already doing it. Like he's on the energy call, he's doing the YouTube, he's doing the Facebook, he's doing it. So I just want to see myself do it more and Anand as well, and learn how to write on my Substack. All those fun things, you know what I'm talking about. In the highest love and light, I see all this happening right here, right now, and it's manifesting as we speak, being in our highest creativity, doing our good in the world. Thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Ooh, there was a lot of energy around that, Archana. Really felt that. Now, I assume Jim has already left to start his show.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
he has. He's gone upstairs to start
Okay. Okay.
meditation
I didn't want
process.
to ignore him for the intentions if he was there. So,
Yeah, I know he's not,
okay.
but thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dorji, it's your turn for some yummy energy. There we
That's
go.
exactly what I needed also. And but I feel not probably. I feel better physically and mentally than I have in a long time in the last 20 years. And every once in a while I worry, what if I don't feel so good no more? And then I catch myself. And when I worry, I know, yeah, I am manifesting what I don't want. So I have to catch myself and I tell myself, it's not going to happen. Everything is going to be fine and I'm not going to worry. So my intention is also the world is is becoming a better place. All the stuff that is coming out now would be hidden and they would be doing it right now. And it is being opened up and we are winning. In love and light, our intention is to manifest world peace and harmony. We see a world filled with love and peace. And our intention is to launch all our digital projects joyfully and successfully, attracting all the resources we need, and we are winning in all aspects of life. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. I loved what you had to say, Georgie. You are absolutely right. Having everything out in the open, having the discussion, having the opportunity to support each other makes all the difference. So, yeah, everything is getting better. It's really interesting. I view it as just confirmation that we're so close to much higher consciousness. That's why the opposite is showing up. And we're getting really close to that 100th monkey where everybody pops up to a little bit higher consciousness. So, yeah, how could it get even better than this? Well, it gets a little better because we get to hear from Arlene and support her with some really good energy. You got to unmute and tell us what you'd like your intention to
Well,
be.
thank you. I'm sorry I took 5 minutes out or a few minutes out to feed my grand dog some treats because he just came by. So anyway, well, now you can hear my wind chimes. I was unmuted before and I thought maybe they were too loud, so I muted myself. But they're really lovely. I really love them. So for me, well, let's put it this way. I would love to have this next week while I am in Mexico and on my way and coming back to be absolutely safe and wonderful and joyful and easy. And that the energy that I bring back, I'll be able to share with all of you, even though I may not be able to share it next week because I think I come in later. Anyway, but when I do, I'll bring it back. Okay. So that's my intention. In love and light, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Oh, yes, I totally saw you with lots of angels. I I never remember the name of the book correctly, but it's something about the spirit of glow, the guy who sees entities all the times, that book that Deborah recommended. I read the book, it was a brilliant book, and he sees angels and entities all the time. There it is, the field of glow. Yes, that one. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Um, and he said that he would be flying someplace and he would see angels sitting in the seats where people were in the seats. Like he could see them superimposed over the people, and he'd see them along the wings of the plane, kicking their heels and chatting and having a great time. And I saw that for you, for your trip. It's going to be easy, safe, fun, incredibly relaxing, very nourishing on every level. And yes, you will bring back great peace and wonder. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you, everybody. And if there is time, I do want to check people's addresses so I get and send out the $2 bills and to everybody.
Okay. All right, Michelle, I'm going to hit the ask to unmute. There we go. Yay. What would you like some energy around?
I'm going to ask you to say it, but I'm going to ask for motivation, energy, consistency, and to do practices every day, spiritual practices every day, and exercise, please.
Okay, well, as soon as I heard I want to do spiritual practices every day, the divine said, Have you been breathing lately?
That's so funny. I can't tell you.
They are such smart asses with me. So I have to share it with you sometime. Okay. In love and light, we hold the intention that Michelle honors her soul. She lovingly and joyfully takes action to fulfill her soul's calling. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. Wow. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. And it is so interesting to listen to the call of your soul. And when there's an activity and the immediate knee jerk reaction is, I don't feel like doing that right now, that's the human self. And so then you can have a conversation with your soul self and say, Soul, what do you most need from me right now? I choose to honor you. And even if my human self isn't in the mood for it right now, you know what? 2 minutes from now, it'll be fine. It'll be all in. I just need to break through the inertia barrier and honor my soul. And that's when everything opens up for me. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that in. I needed that. That was really good.
Thank you
Really
so
good. Oh man, so much good energy. And I'm going to bring a little bit more because I've been reading a couple books all about reality surfing. So here's the idea. There are multiple dimensions, multiple realities that are all side by side. In one, you tripped and you broke your arm. In another, you tripped and you sat down in something unfortunate. And in another, you tripped, but you caught yourself. And so the idea is that you can get into this vibration with the reality that you choose to experience. And because I've been having this experience for the entire week of where I'm just vibrating at a really high level, I am loving life. I am so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. That stuff really works. When you say that, it really works. So I'm bringing that energy, and because it is reality surfing, I'm going to play with the divine since they've been really playful with me today. And I'm going to surf my intention. I invite you to join me with surfing the intention. In love and light, we
in love
hold the
and
intention that we joyously celebrate surfing the reality we
light.
desire. So we joyously experience everything we want. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. So many of you missed out on the funny jokes that Kelly shared with me right when we got started. Kathy, don't say a word because you already heard it. So, which bagel can fly? Which bagel can fly? Anybody know?
No.
Plain one. I know it's terrible. Plain one, it doesn't have anything on it. Plane versus
Oh, got it.
Plain.
Got it.
And
Got
Plain one. Plain. Yes.
Plain big. Plain big. Of course.
Okay, that's enough torturing you for one day. Remember, keep your sense of humor. Enjoy life.
Exactly.
You are blessed. You
Yes,
truly
we are.
are.
So
Savor those blessings.
I just have, hang on. I just have Georgie and Julie, and I think we've already talked with Angela. Georgie, here's what I listen to what I think I wrote. 27 East 5th Street, Howell, Howell, New Jersey, 07731.
Yes,
That's your
that's
address.
the right address.
I will send another one. And then
Wait. Let's give it one more week.
okay, we will. And Julie, 8260 Pine Lake Drive, Dowsburg. What is it, Davisburg or Dowsburg,
Davisburg, yes,
Michigan,
Michigan. Hmm.
48350.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And so everybody else, I think, got theirs. I think David Edgar got his.
Yep.
And Lisbeth said she got hers, and Kathy got hers. So it's just a matter of Kelly. Oh, do you have Kelly's email? I can email her.
I do. Just one second and I will look it up.
And I'll email her and make sure because they covered over they covered it over with a thing. So I don't.
Okay, hold on. I have two different emails for her. I'm going to put them both in the chat.
Okay.
And one of them, oh, shoot. It just says Kelly Metcalf. That doesn't help. Hold on one second. Kelly at kellymetcalf.com. Let's try that.
Is that with an EY?
Kelly at.
Is it Kelly LLEY?
I'm typing it right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me make sure that I'm spelling it correctly. Yeah. METCALF. Kelly at kellymetcalf.com.
I'm going the wrong way, I think.
There.
I don't go up or down.
I'm sharing it. I just shared it.
Oh.
Kelly at kellymetcalf.com. Okay. Just typed it
Okay.
in. All right, Dorji, do you have the link from Angela so that you can do your meeting? It's in the chat.
I do.
Okay, good. Ruthie, what were you going to share?
I was going to say that I have another silly joke.
Oh, good.
Why did the dirty chicken cross the road twice?
To get to the shower? I don't know.
Because he was a dirty double crosser.
Ah.
Cute.
Very cute.
Okay, I'm looking for your message. Okay, hang on. There we go. Kelly. Wait, I saw it. No E. Okay, Kelly at kellymetcalf.com. Okay.
Okay.
I can get it.
Awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Love you beyond imagining. Have a
Thank
fabulous
you.
week.
You.
All right.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you.